In the great forest lived Osibo the tiger, who was very strong and very proud. All the animals feared him. He demanded the best fruits from the monkeys, the clearest water from the elephants, and the softest grass from the antelopes. Osibo would roar,
I am the king of this forest. All must bow before my strength.
The animals lived in fear, hiding whenever they heard his heavy paws. All except Anansi the spider, who watched from his web with great amusement. Anansi chuckled.
The tiger is so full of himself. Let's see how clever he really is.
One morning, Anansi decided to teach Osibo a lesson. He spun down from his web and approached the tiger. Anansi called,
Mighty Osibo, I come seeking your famous wisdom.
The tiger opened one eye.
Wisdom. I am known for my strength, not wisdom.
But surely the strongest creature must also be the wisest. I have a puzzle that only the wisest beast could solve.
Osibo's chest puffed with pride.
Very well, spider. Present your puzzle.
Anansi pointed to strong vines hanging from the trees.
Great Osibo, I have heard you were so powerful you could be tied up with those vines and then break free. But the other animals don't believe it. They say even you would be helpless if properly tied.
The tiger's eyes flashed.
Helpless? Me.
They don't believe in your strength.
I'll show everyone what real strength looks like. Tie me up with these vines, spider, and watch how quickly I break free.
Are you certain, Great Osibo?
Tie me up. Make it tight. I want everyone to see that no bonds can hold me.
Anansi set to work, weaving the vines around the tiger with spider skill. He tied Osibo's legs together, wrapped vines around his body, and secured his head.
Tighter. I want this to be impressive.
Anansi added more vines and more knots. Finally, he stepped back.
Now show us your strength, Great Osibo.
The tiger began to struggle. He roared and thrashed, pulling with all his might. But every movement only tightened the knots. After much struggling, Osibo was exhausted and helpless.
Spider, perhaps you could loosen these bonds a little.
But you haven't broken free yet. Surely your great power can snap these simple vines?
Soon, animals gathered to see the mighty tiger bound with vines.
How did you do this, little Anansi?
I used his own pride against him. He was so eager to show his strength that he forgot to use his brain.
Osibo roared and thrashed, but it was no use. The vines held tight.
Well, mighty king, enjoy your throne.
And with that, he scurried back up to his web, leaving the tiger to figure out his own escape. Eventually, after many hours, the other animals took pity on Osibo and helped untangle him. The tiger slunk away, furious and embarrassed. But Anansi wasn't finished with the tiger yet. A few days later, Anansi was walking through the forest when he heard a terrible roaring. He looked around and there was Osibo, trapped in a deep pit. The tiger was leaping and jumping, trying desperately to climb out. Anansi peered down into the pit with a big smile.
Hello, tiger. Having trouble down there?
That made Osibo even angrier. Inch by inch, he started clawing his way up the side of the pit, his powerful muscles straining.
You can do it, tiger. Come on. Come on. Just a little more.
Near the top, Osibo gasped.
No more strength.
Just pray. Put your paws together and pray for strength.
And when Tiger put his paws together to pray, he lost his grip and slid all the way back down to the bottom of the pit. Anansi ran off, laughing so hard he could barely spin his web. But the tricks didn't end there. Sometime later, Anansi was very hungry. He took a basket and a large pot down to the seaside to catch fish. He made a fire and called out to the sea.
Hey, big fish, come.
Huge fish came and he caught some, placing them in his basket.
Big fish go. Little fish come.
he shouted, scaring the big ones away. Smaller fish came and he caught those too. Anansi repeated this until his pot and basket were full of fish. He cooked all the fish in his pot and ate until he was full. Then he hid the empty pot in a bush and headed home with his basket of remaining fish. Along the way, he met Osibo.
What do you have in that basket, Spider?
Nothing. It's empty.
Tiger let him go but didn't believe him. He followed Anansi from a distance and watched as the spider sat under a tree and opened his basket. Anansi pulled out the fish one by one, a yellowtail, a snapper, a jackfish, gloating over each one.
You lied. You said you had no fish.
Oh, I went bathing after we met and caught these.
Give me all those fish.
Tiger devoured every fish, leaving only the bones for Anansi. The spider ate the bones reluctantly, grumbling about his wasted work. But as they continued down the road, Anansi began plotting his revenge. Soon they came upon a fruit tree.
Look at all that pretty fruit.
Anansi remarked, knowing how greedy Tiger was.
Climb up and get some for me.
Anansi climbed the tree and positioned himself right above where Tiger stood.
Oh no! Tiger, I can see lice in your hair.
Tiger's ears perked up.
Catch them for me.
You'll need to lean against the tree first so I can reach.
Tiger leaned against the tree trunk and Anansi came down, pretending to search through Tiger's mane. He worked slowly and carefully, and soon Tiger fell asleep from the gentle grooming. That's when Anansi quickly tied Tiger's hair to the tree trunk.
I couldn't find any more lice.
You must catch them all.
No, I'm done.
Tiger stirred and tried to stand, but his head would not lift. He reached back and felt the hair at his crown, anchored to the trunk. He tugged once, twice, and realized with a flash of fury that he had been tricked. Tiger lunged at Anansi in a blind, furious attempt to strike, but he could not move. His hair was tied tight to the tree. He roared and pulled, but he was stuck fast.
You've tied me like a hog.
That's right. And now I'm not afraid of you anymore.
He danced away, leaving Tiger struggling against the tree. As for Osibo, he eventually managed to free himself, but by then Anansi was long gone. And that is how the clever spider tricked the mighty Tiger not once, not twice, but 3 times, proving that quick wit will always triumph over brute strength.